Hi guys, welcome back to Flora Fun and Food. My name is Lauren and today I'm going to show you how I made this salve using mullein plants that I harvested from my parents' property. Let's go. Okay, so this is mullein. I believe they only last for like 2 years before they have to reseed. But we're going to cut it right at the base. Like that. Shake it off a little bit. So now I'm just gonna walk around the rest of the property to see if I can find any more, and I'll show you what we're gonna do with them. All right, mullein's home, so we need to wash this because it's pretty dirty, and when I picked them, I found 2 ticks crawling on me, so I'm a little itchy, but we're gonna wash these really well to make sure nothing's on it. We're gonna use just the leaves. We're not gonna do anything with the stalk, and then you can also use the flowers. The flowers are usually what people put in teas and things. You know, you put the leaves too, but the flowers can be used in tea as well. This pretty much doesn't have any flowers. They're all still buds, so I'm not going to use them. If I had waited a little longer, they might have bloomed, but for now, they aren't going to do us any good. So we're going to just cut them off. If anybody knows what to do with, you know, non-opened mullein flowers, let me know. But I'm not going to use them for what we're doing. So I'm also going to pull off any leaves that have turned brown or crispy, like those. We're not going to use those. But we're basically going to take all the leaves off and we're going to wash them, because here I've got a good flower bud. So I'm just going to lightly rub the leaf with my finger just to kind of scrub any dirt or bugs off the top and the underside here. And I'm going to put the washed leaves into my salad spinner because that's how we're going to kind of dry it before we freeze dry it. So let me get through this batch here. We're just going to pull these off, scrub them down, pull off any nasty spots, and then spin them dry. To give you a closer view, I'm going to show you how I am pulling the leaves off. I can see there's some gunk on it, so we're going to run it under the water. Just use our fingers to gently kind of rub the leaf, kind of scrub off the dirt and any bugs or eggs that might be lurking on both the top side and the underside. And then we'll put it in our salad spinner. Okay, I have washed and mostly dried my mullein leaves here, so I'm just going to lay them out on my freeze dryer trays. I was going to dehydrate these because I have a dehydrator, and that's what most of the recipes online say to do to be able to use it. Oh, this one's really wet. But dehydrating takes more nutrients out of foods and things than freeze drying does, and so I thought, hey, why not? Let's try freeze drying it to just keep all of its good little medicinal properties intact as much as we can. So we're gonna freeze dry instead of dehydrate. Either way, we're gonna get the moisture out of these leaves and they'll be dry and crispy. So I'm just gonna lay them out to a single layer and keep going. All right, it's time to load our freeze dryer. So I'm just gonna put each tray on a rack and let it do its thing. So these will probably be ready sometime tomorrow. They are pretty succulent, so they might take a while to actually dry. All right, time to shut the door, close our valve, and hit continue. Okay, our freeze dryer has been going for quite a while because I just kept adding more dry time because I didn't want to mess with it yet. So it is definitely done. So I'm gonna cancel the extra dry, open my valve, and pull out our trays. They are very crispy. So let's take these in and get the oil started. Okay, our mullein leaves are ready to go. They are very dry and crispy. So I'm just gonna kind of crunch them up and put them in a mason jar. And we're gonna infuse some oil with all of the supposed medicinal benefits of mullein leaves. So we're gonna really pack these in here, and I'm gonna actually use grapeseed oil. So let me get these crunched up and packed into this jar, and then I'll show you the next steps. Okay, I put 2 trays worth of leaves into this jar and just kind of crunched them down. So now I'm gonna add grapeseed oil over top of all of our crispy leaves. And we're gonna do the quick infusion method. There are a few different ways to infuse carrier oils with your herbs or medicinal plants, but I'm impatient today, so I wanna get it done. But I'll post a link below where I learned all about this. I'm just gonna make sure I've got all my air bubbles out here, just so I can make sure that everything is getting saturated with our oil. Now I'm gonna add a pot with a couple inches of water to my stove, and I'm gonna turn it on high just to get it warmed up, but we are gonna just slowly heat this oil up and just let it kind of brew. I'm not even gonna say simmer. We don't want it to simmer. We don't want it to get super hot, but just sit and brew for 2 to 3 hours, and that will help infuse the mullein leaves properties into the oil. So I'm gonna set this in here. I'll top off the water as it evaporates. We want to keep it at the same kind of level just so it doesn't get too hot, but this will just kind of be slow cooking for a little while, and then we'll come back and use our beeswax and stuff to make some like hand balm or skin balm or salves or whatever you want to call it. So I'm excited to try this out. So I'll see you in a few hours. Okay, this has been brewing for about 3.5 hours now. I'm going to strain this just using some paper towel. You can definitely use cheesecloth or a coffee filter. I just find that coffee filters take a really long time. So I'm just going to add a paper towel and a ring to another clean mason jar. And then we're going to very carefully pour our oil into this jar, just a little at a time, and then just kind of let it strain through. So I'm just gonna keep going slow, clear this out as needed, change out paper towels if I need to, try not to make a huge mess. And it should strain all the little fuzzy hairs out that are on the leaves and things like that. So we'll see what we get, but it's straining pretty well through this, so I'll be back in just a minute. All right, we're gonna get a pan of water heated up on the stove again, just to make that double boiler. But this time I'm gonna put my measuring cup in here, and I'm gonna fill the water about halfway up the cup, maybe about 1/3 of the way. Then we're gonna add 1 cup of our mullein infused grapeseed oil to our measuring cup, along with 3 tablespoons of beeswax pellets. And then we're gonna just kind of do the same thing. We're gonna let it warm up, but we don't want it to boil, but we do need it to get warm enough to melt our beeswax. So I'm just gonna stir this until our pellets melt. Now I did put boiling water in here, so I'm gonna turn this down. I don't want the oil to get that hot. Right now it's not boiling the oil's not boiling, and we don't want it to get to that point because it can kind of ruin some of those medicinal properties that we've just infused into our oil low and slow over the day. While that melts, I'm gonna get some containers ready. So I just got these little tins to put these in. I can link where I got everything below. All right, looks like all of our pellets have melted into our oil. So I'm gonna very carefully pull our measuring cup out of our hot water, and I'm gonna dry it off because we don't want water in our oil and beeswax mixture because it can separate it. And then I'm just gonna pour our mixture into our little tins here. And then all they have to do is sit and cool, and they'll be ready to go. I'm gonna put a little label on it, but this can be used for like itchy skin, so bug bites, poison ivy, things like that. It can also be used to, I believe, treat like inflammation, so things like arthritis pain. Mullein is apparently kind of a one-stop shop for home remedies, but again, please do your own research. I am not a medical professional. I'm just trying different things and learning as I go. So looks like our 1 cup and 3 tablespoons of beeswax filled 9 of these little, I believe they're 2-ounce tins. So I'll let those cool, and I'm going to start a new batch. Same thing. So 1 cup of our mullein infused grapeseed oil. Let's see what we get here. This is about 1.5 cups. So I will do 4.5 tablespoons of our beeswax. All right, our second batch is done. So I'm gonna do the same thing and wipe off the glass here. And then we're just gonna carefully pour into the remaining containers. You can kind of see these ones over here have already started to set up. And I'll just top off any that might be a little low. All right, I made a bit of a mess, but I'm gonna let it cool and then I can just scrape it right off. So we're gonna let these completely cool and then we will cap them, label them, and they're ready to go. Okay, all of our salves are finally cooled. You can see they have solidified. So all you do now is just kind of rub it like, you know, a hard chapstick and apply it to your skin. I'm going to use this mainly for bug bites. It also has anti-inflammatory properties. It's good for cuts and scrapes because it's got some antibacterial properties. So there's apparently tons of uses for this plant. And so I'm really excited to kind of try this out, but I get really cracked knuckles, so I'm going to just use it also as kind of like a moisturizer because of the grapeseed oil. So I'm excited. I have plenty to share with friends. We ended up making 21 little tins. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and head over to my channel to subscribe for more content like this. And I hope to see you again very soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.